In the enchanting Middle East, where old tales and truths danced, a man whose name would last forever lived. Prophet Elisha's journey was remarkable. Imagine a character with such respect and strength that he inspires wonder and loyalty beyond his earthly journey. In this remarkable journey, we explore mystery and faith to uncover the secrets of an ancient tomb believed to have miraculous powers. Imagine a sacred place surrounded by divine guidance, where countless souls have bowed in supplication for blessings, restoration, and clarity in their greatest trials. Why is this tomb unique? Could Elisha's miracles be lingering? Was it a deeper mystery we couldn't understand? Stories of wonder and change from this sacred land have persisted for centuries, making us wonder if something divine is at work. This story is for anyone who has wondered about miracles or wanted to connect with a higher power. Let us travel through time to discover Prophet Elisha's tomb's profound truths and faith complexities. Are you ready to reveal the extraordinary? Our journey begins. Elisha is remarkable. An extraordinary encounter started a journey that changed his life. A young farmer is working in the fields under the scorching sun when Elijah, the revered prophet, appears before him. Elijah drapes his mantle over Elisha's shoulders, symbolizing that Elisha is blessed to continue his mentor's mission. Elisha made a historic decision that shaped his legacy. He gave up his family, wealth, and comfortable life to follow fate. More than just obedience, it was a life-changing journey into the unknown. That day, Elisha went on a remarkable journey. Elisha taught him prophecy, prayer, and divine intervention. Elisha accepted his role as the Lord's messenger after Elijah was carried up to heaven in a whirlwind and left his mantle. Elisha first performed a miracle by parting the Jordan River. River.ct was more than a supernatural display. It signified Elisha's commitment to righteousness. Elisha was distinguished by his many miracles and deep compassion. In Acts, Elijah's miracles showed God's power and judgment, while Elisha's actions came from love for the people. A compelling story is that of the widow who was about to lose her beloved children to debt slavery. She turned to Elisha for advice in despair. Instead of ignoring her problems, Elisha told her to fill empty jars with her little oil. Amazingly, the oil multiplied, paying off her debts and supporting her family. This miracle gave an abandoned person dignity and hope, not just money. Discover the intriguing life of Syrian army commander Naaman. Naaman, a powerful warrior and noble, suffered from leprosy, which isolated him physically and spiritually. After hearing of Elisha's fame, he sought healing in Israel. He was instructed by a servant to immerse himself 7 times in the Jordan to heal. Reward. His frustration with the task's simplicity nearly drove him away. His pride gave way to humility, and he obeyed. After 7 immersions, his skin was clean and delicate like a newborn's. This type of event shows that humble acts of faithfulness often lead to profound transformations. Elisha's child revival miracle is one of the most profound and moving. The only son of a Shunammite woman who had supported Elisha became seriously ill. In her grief, the mother rushed to Elisha for help. Elisha steadfastly helped at the boy's bedside, prayed, and lay on the still form. The boy lay on the still form. As his body warmed, the boy opened his eyes and became aware of his surroundings. The space must have been filled with pure joy. Space? This is particularly true when we find ourselves surrounded by darkness and hope appears distant. This miracle lights the way to return to the light through faith. Very light. Besides individual miracles, Elisha did much more. Wonders. He shaped politics in his time. He revealed plots, warned them, and protected lands through providence. The Aramean army attempted to capture him. In a remarkable story, the servant of Elisha became terrified as the chariot was surrounded, believing disaster was imminent. Dedicated, he prayed for the servant's eyes to open. The servant saw chariots of fire and an unseen host sent by the Almighty to protect them at the opening. Trepidatham. Danger became a tool then. Faith can do amazing things, as Elisha's journey showed, all around. The show taught us that the divine sees our struggles, hears our prayers, and responds with infinite love and grace. His accomplishments and the deep impact he had on those he touched, lived on, touched. His story inspires people worldwide years later. She embodies spirality. She represents hope, kindness, and unwavering faith in the divine, whether you read the sacred narratives or visit his tomb. Elisha's divinity is ancient, but it opens a realm where history, belief, and mystery meet, intersect. The site has fascinated scholars, historians, and pilgrims who are searching for its true resting place. People believe in place. It is situated near the Tigris River in ancient Mesopotamia, the birthplace of civilization. Some say it lives in Samaria, a region rich in prophets, kings, and divine intervention. History aside, the tomb's presence transcends geography. Regardless of its location, the tomb's presence transcends space. As a geographical symbol of hope, it guides those seeking comfort, healing, or life's mysteries. Think mysteries. Think of this sacred ground, so revered that you feel the weight of time. The air is reverent, echoing the prayers of countless souls over ages. Though the oldest and most understated, its simplicity adds to its enigma. The tranquil beauty of stone, lovingly shaped by time and faith, is found in this humble location. However, faith is important. Time-worn walls are incomprehensible, being understood. In tombs, a profound sense of wonder fills the heart and opens the threshold to a supernatural power. The tomb and its journey are both enlightening. The journey to the tomb is as enlightening as the sacred site used to begin this pilgrimage. Imagine strolling along winding paths through majestic landscapes, drawing closer to a world of legends. You'll pass olive groves swaying in the wind, ancient ruins whispering stories, and villages unspoiled by modernity. Modernity fades with sunrise. The long shadows from the sun and the infinite horizon remind us of our humble place in life's vast design. You anticipate life with eagerness. Traveling, you wonder what treasures await in that distant land. Should I have a deep relationship with God like the story's characters? The stories. As you step into the stories, what surprises lie ahead? A profound stillness greets you first. The tranquil stillness invites introspection. A serene husk holds pilgrims. Patiently, pilgrims show reverence and a soul-searching yearning. Others meditate on the sacred surroundings, while others pray. Look around. A plain stone or worn plaque with Elisha may be present. Despite this, Elisha's gorgeous exterior attracts people from all backgrounds. It captures faithful and doubtful people with their own aspirations, anxieties, and visions. The Elisha connection and transformation stories make this vision special. Visitors to the sarcophagus have reported deep insights, restoration, and rejuvenation for centuries. Weary from the drought, a farmer may return home to find his fields alive and abundant. A sorrowful abundance characterizes this transformation. Her heart was lighter than in years, due to renewed calm. Simple stories are intricately woven into the tapestry of shared remembrance over generations. These stories gently remind us of the passage of time. Miracles happen in quiet, subtle moments, not in thunder and lightning. They often appear in the stillness of life, a soft whisper guiding us toward hope, a twinkle in the shadows. Shadows matter beyond personal stories. This link lasts. It ties us to a history of faith and strength. Standing strong. A devoted servant who spent his life spreading the divine message of love and righteousness, Elisha left a lasting impact. About righteousness. His legacy inspired and uplifted those seeking wisdom after his departure. Wisdom is common here. The tomb represents compassion, humility, and faith in a higher power amidst chaos and discord. As you explore the tomb's land, you'll see that its appeal comes from its sacred significance and natural beauty. The earth is painted with vibrant wildflowers in a land of rolling hills and the sky. You can relax and reflect in this tranquil haven as water whispers. The whispers of the wind and the rustle of leaves blend with the spirit to create a sacred space where all can find peace. Keep this in mind as you journey within. Trust that meditation, prayer, or simply taking in the scenery will leave a lasting impression on your spirit. Indeed, the tomb of El Spirit is more than just a place. It shelters the weary, gives hope to the lost, and shows the limitless possibilities that await those who embrace faith with open hearts. It invites us to see beyond the physical and embrace the unseen forces that shape us. Existence may shape our lives. This unlocks our amazing potential. All of us. Stories revolve around them. Elisha's tales are lovely and varied. A tapestry of a higher power has been woven through the ages, cultures, and souls of many. These stories are not mine. These stories are vivid testimonies that inspire awe and wonder in all who hear them. Explore and listen with us. These remarkable stories show how this sacred place has touched people's hearts and communities. One beloved tale is about Samuel, a young boy. Samuel came from a poor family. In extreme distress, she died of a serious illness, leaving the family struggling to survive. Elisha's grave was Samuel's mother's last hope, so she made the difficult pilgrimage. To show her faith, she knelt and prayed at the sacred site, holding a small jar of oil. She was shocked to find that the jar of oil had multiplied enough to sell and feed her family when she returned home. This miraculous event lifted them out of despair and restored their faith in God. The tomb symbolized divine generosity and hope for Samuel's family. Miriam had a debilitating illness that kept her bedridden for years. Years of despair, when healers had given up hope and her loved ones were frightened, colored her fate. One night, Miriam dreamed of a brilliant figure standing beside her. He whispered, "Journey there." When she woke up, the hill matched Elisha's legends. She insisted on the sacred journey despite her fragile state. She had loving support throughout. She prayed for hours at the tomb. After returning home, prayer energized her. Her condition gradually improved with energy, leaving her fully recovered. Miriam's wisdom inspired others to visit the sacred tomb in search of their own miracles. This holy place helps more than just miracle seekers. Stories have been told by many. Visits have awakened many, emotionally and spiritually. This visit happened to Ahmed. Shame over his mistakes plagued him. As he made mistakes, he saw a deep divide between himself and his family and faith. Following a trusted friend's advice, he visited Elisha's church of wisdom and understanding. Standing in front of the companion architecture, he felt a profound sense of peace, as if the stones whispered comfort and serenity. It felt like a long-held burden of serenity had been lifted. Ahmed returned home with renewed resolve, promising to repair the rifts and follow righteousness. Righteousness is often mentioned. The tomb started his life's change. Sacred journey stories and visions are even more captivating. A farm traveler visited a tomb during a severe drought. He was terrified of losing everything he had worked for in his barren fields. He dreamed of rain on lush fields while sleeping near the sacred ground. As he awoke, dark clouds gathered above. Rain fell as the sun set, bringing life to the parched ground. David trusted below. He received this divine blessing after his heartfelt tomb prayers. These tales remind us, RS often manifests unexpectedly, fulfilling our deepest desires. These stories' timeless appeal comes from their durability. From wise men to dusty scrolls, healing, provision, guidance, and transformation have endured. Some call these stories scrolls. These stories are known for their coincidences or embellishments. Coincidences among embellishers. First-hand experiences are supremely certain. Elisha's grave symbolizes faith and the belief that miracles are possible, not just its physical structure. A group of TravelHappen.me was caught in a fierce storm on their way to the sacred tomb. When the path was dark and the ground was treacherous, the journey ahead seemed daunting. One group member mentioned a glimmering light, guiding them when hope was lost and shadows treacherous. Following the bright light, they moved. The path led to safety. As the light led them to the tomb's entrance, they were awestruck. Is it a natural wonder or a portal? Mystery deeper. The weary, faith-filled travelers were captivated. Perhaps a higher power guided their journey. It is intriguing. We remember Elisha's journey through stories. These stories are more than historical relics. They demonstrate humanity's vital connection to the divine. Every tale offers divine hope. They encourage us to trust in inexplicable powers. They encourage us to foster understanding. They advise humility, because miracles often happen unexpectedly. If you need healing, answers, or peace, the tomb invites you to explore its profound mysteries. Elisha's tomb is a gateway to a sacred space where belief, history, and the enigmatic meet. Read Wintersect to understand its significance. Visit this sacred site to discover its rich history, treasured customs, and profound spirituality. This sacred site has been visited by travelers, chroniclers, and guardians for centuries. Wisdom seekers with their own goals, questions, and burdens have visited this sacred site. Discoveries often exceed expectations. They often surpass their expectations, touching their hearts and souls. Picture yourself before a vessel. The vessel is a work of art that embodies timeless strength. The atmosphere is awe-inspiring, as if the strength beneath you holds centuries of prayers. Many visitors feel relieved, as if their trials have been lifted. No religion or background affects this feeling. Diverse people have felt this. Different faiths and skeptics have shared their experiences of profound insight and unity at this sacred site. The tomb serves as a sacred refuge. We welcome all sincere visitors. Speaking of the tomb, it acknowledges hearts. This story incorporates many accounts. Outside the story, these stories exist. These tales are alive and thriving, not just in scriptures or memories. After years of waiting for a child, Sarah and her family visited the tomb. She kept trying to have a child even though the doctors had given up. She cried, remembering. In her tomb, she prayed to the divine, sharing her deepest grief and hopes. She miraculously gained hope after months. She gave birth. The tomb was more than a childhood relic for Sarah. It rekindled her spirit and answered her prayers. A sunny land was home to Farmer Ahmed. The relentless drought has left his once thriving fields barren. He took a sacred path to the tomb in a time of need, carrying a small vial of oil as a symbol of his devotion and hope for his family. He contemplated for hours, seeking wisdom and peace. When he returned home, he saw cloud solace above his fields, feeding the thirsty ground. He fed his family and gave to his neighbors that year, due to his abundant harvest. Ahmed's tale united people across borders. The tomb transforms community bonds beyond personal stories. The tomb becomes a sacred space where people from all backgrounds pray and celebrate during times of reflection and joy. Going around, we nourish the body and spirit with harmonious songs and rituals that connect us across cultures and religions and faiths. The tomb stands alone in a divided world. The tomb represents unity and ambition. It is a poignant reminder that despite our diverse goals, we are all connected by our humanity and desire for more. Humanity and the desire to achieve our goals unite us. The true wonder of the tomb is its ability to awaken our hidden potential, not to fulfill desires. Many visitors leave inspired to be kind and brave. They learn that while the world affects our journey, our unwavering spirit and belief lead us to fulfillment. This tomb is a powerful reminder of fulfillment. Our inner silences wait to be discovered. Recognition of a credible location requires careful preparation. The trip may be difficult and require both points. The journey demands physical and spiritual strength, but the rewards outweigh the hardships. Through winding paths and rugged trials, fortitude is needed. Pause to admire the scenery. Every step gets you closer to the tomb and improves your perspective. You should arrive humble and open to the experience. Experience ahead. You can bring flowers, candles, or sincere prayers. Embrace the moment by praying and listening to the past and sacredness of the space. Remember the tomb's significance beyond its stone and structure as you approach it. It speaks to Elisha's lasting impact on the structure and belief's limitlessness. Remember that your search for healing, guidance, or inspiration is part of a rich tapestry that has evolved for millennia. Remember that you're a millennium-old product as you travel, a tapestry woven by many who came before you, passing on their spirit and a glimpse of the sacred. Finally, the Elisha tomb is not just sacred. We can contemplate and participate. Explore your engagement's rich tapestry. Explore the universe and trust your spirit's gifts. If you need wisdom, comfort, or spirit, it's a special place in your heart. It waits to embrace you. Wonders exist inside and outside its ancient walls. Inspirational travelers must prepare for this extraordinary place. Reaching Elisha's tomb requires more than geography. It inspires a deep spiritual journey. It takes time, respect, and openness. This journey offers an unforgettable adventure. Historians, believers, and anyone interested in the past's deep secrets should take this journey. Please let me explain the journey and how to pass. Visit with pleasure. This journey begins with understanding the setting's significance. Many believe the ascending place is in ancient Israel's beloved land, despite history and tradition hinting otherwise. Jericho, a religious city, is possibly nearby. Jericho, a religious city, is mentioned, but others place it in Samaria or Iraq. The journey is powerful regardless of location. Its timeless appeal comes from belief and history. Imagine walking along meandering paths with olive trees and sentinels, rugged hills rising majestically, and ancient vistas seemingly preserved by time. With each step, you near a realm where mortal and sacred blur. Relax and take in the atmosphere as you enter. To honor Elisha's youth, the tomb is modest. Life. While walking through the sacred space, you may see devoted souls lighting candles, whispering prayers, or placing small tokens of gratitude. Dedicated acts weave peace, holiness, and gratitude. Bless everyone in that sacred space. As you approach the tomb, feel the profound depth of countless prayers and hopes that have accumulated here over the centuries. Picture the many souls who have come before you, each with their own struggles, aspirations, and hopes. A heart open to receiving is needed to fully enjoy the journey. Given this sacred space's spiritual significance, dress modestly. Record your thoughts and reflections in a journal. Spiritually vibrant moments have meaning. Explore Elisha's life before starting this journey. Your connection to the place will be strengthened by understanding his amazing acts. The widow's oil, the Shunammite woman's son's resurrection, and Naaman's healing. Prayer for wisdom and direction may gently lift your heart. Fortitude. Landscape invites exploration and reflection beyond the tomb. Over time, worn stones whisper the tales of lost empires. Local guides may be eager to share family histories. Stories create a vibrant tapestry for your journey. Community faith and traditions have been shaped by generations. Enjoy tea in the shade under a tree during prep. Listen to the kind villagers' faith and tradition stories. Such encounters remind us that spirituality is rooted in relationships and thrives in them. If you visit during a festival or memorial, you'll hear melodies, sacred chants, and joyful community gatherings. These events demonstrate faith's timeless power. Your heart may draw you to faith while traveling alone. Travel with others and talk to them. Their tales of answered prayers, changed lives, and small acts of kindness remind us that our search for purpose is interconnected. We're all connected in our search for purpose. Finally, remember the path beyond the tomb's threshold. Utilize the advice you've received. Consider how Elisha's compassion and service can inspire you. Share your story to help others understand actions. Passion. If you ever doubt miracles, remember the profound compassion you felt as you stood before that ancient resting place, surrounded by centuries of devotion and awe. This journey invites you to reconnect with the divine and life's deep mysteries. Curiosity, humility, and gratitude are encouraged. Gather experiences, prepare your spirit, and undertake this incredulity journey. Who knows what miracles you'll encounter? Pause and reflect as we travel. Today's revelations are significant. Elisha and his tomb inspire, challenge, and change lives today. It shows how history and belief blend in this world. Things eternal. Consider the many people who have occupied this space, all asking profound questions and seeking the same truths. Different eras, traditions, and backgrounds are brought together. A higher purpose beyond their lives is their shared goal. Elisha's tomb is a sacred place where dreams come true. This links a sect to the universe's endless wonders. Whether you believe or not, these sacred grounds are captivating. They ask us to listen and marvel. Allure, though? Do we like elamarvel.fe? Perhaps it's because elamarvel.fe demonstrates compassion and takes action. He used his divine action, not just miracles. His divine action alleviated suffering, lifted the downtrodden, and gave the hopeless hope. His tale asks, how can we impact others? What simple acts of kindness or bravery could transform? Far exceed our expectations? Every day we should consider these questions. Expectations? Please take over the story. Have you ever witnessed an inexplicable event that seemed divine? Perhaps in despair, everything came together perfectly. Intervention? Interventions are meetings with people who change your perspective, as predicted. Miracles are often small moments that improve our daily lives. Tell us about your displays in the comments. There is a realm where ordinary things can become extraordinary. Because of its significance, the call to pilgrimage to Elisha's tomb should not be discordant. Life unfolds in both our destinations and our journeys. Here, opening and revising your heart will start your journey. Bring more than curiosity. Be grateful to journal and grow. Remember to thrive. Curiosity and circumstances prevent you from traveling. You can still be adventurous. Put yourself in the story. Visualize the scenes and let the Spirit lead. Allow the Spirit to guide your thoughts and actions. Beyond the tomb, let us honor Elisha's legacy daily. Be the one who helps others. Share your voice with them. Justice and fairness, illustrating needs. Illuminate the world's shadows with your constant light. As we follow these principles, we become vessels for Elisha's amazing energy. In our journey, we drive change. Elisha deserves a moment. All of you are appreciated for your changes today. You give this community new life and inspire me to write stories that inspire, uplift, and unite. I hope this video touched you. Please like it all. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to our channel to help each channel and audience worldwide enjoy such stories. We can understand our complex human world. Our collaboration can deepen our understanding of the Spirit. As we part, remember that miracles aren't limited to distant histories. They're everywhere, from the kindness of places to nature's beauty and the human heart's strength. Their presence is revealed by changing perspective. Begin with heart. Be open, hopeful, and eager to share the wonders ahead. Who can envision the wonders beyond the horizon, waiting to be discovered? Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. Until we meet again, may your journey be full of discoveries. It has been full of revelation, wisdom, and perhaps the extraordinary. Farewell, and we hope to see you soon.